Networking with other local businesses, especially other pet businesses, is by far the most profitable thing I have ever done for my pet business. No joke. And I've mentioned how powerful these relationships can be in several of my other YouTube videos, and I recently received a comment asking me to explain how to build these relationships, so that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. For those of you that don't know, I'm Doug the Dog Guy. I've been a full-time professional pet sitter and dog walker for over 8 years, and I have built an award-winning team of pet professionals servicing Northeast and Central Florida. I post videos here on YouTube twice a week, every week, sharing my experience as a full-time professional pet sitter and dog walker and pet business owner. So I would love it if you smash the subscribe button to stay up to date with that weekly content. As pet sitters and dog walkers, we spend a lot of time alone. And that's why it's so important for our own mental health to go build relationships with people that we can talk to that understand the things that we are going through. Some of my all-time best friends in life own quote-unquote competing businesses to my own. But being able to go have a beer with someone that knows what it's like to get poo under your fingernails when a poo bag breaks on your dog walk, being able to have those conversations, those connections, those relationships is worth so much more than those couple of clients that you may miss out on. And it's so important to remember that there will always be more pets than there are pet care providers. So I see no point in being competitive in that kind of way. Another amazing thing about connecting with other local pet professionals is everything that you will learn. I can tell you that my business operates so much better now than it did just a couple of years ago, simply because I've had the opportunity to talk to these other businesses about why they do things the way that they do them, and ask them how they would handle certain situations and bounce ideas off of each other. These connections and conversations are incredibly beneficial. And I mean, sometimes I cannot even believe how much I have learned from the other people in my community. Not only all of that, but my business is almost entirely based off of referrals. Not just from our clients, but from other local businesses, especially other local pet businesses that I have networked with. This allows me to keep our marketing budget very low and then pass those savings on to our team and our community. That's a whole other conversation that I can create a video about that in and of itself. But the important thing here is to just not overthink it. What I did is several years ago, after I had been in business a couple of years, I wanted to be able to refer clients that we were not able to accommodate ourselves. So I just looked up the other pet sitters, dog walkers, and dog trainers in our area on Google. And then I went and found them on Instagram. I followed them. I liked some of their posts. I commented on some of their posts. Then I went and found their Facebook pages, all of the business pages, and then I tried to find the owners or managers if I could also, and just did the same thing. I took them through that know, like, trust process that we take our clients through. You know, they have to get to know you through your social media posts, through your social media interactions, things like that. They get to know you, to like you, and then you reach out with just a message. Slide into their DMs and introduce yourself, strike up a conversation, and explain that you are just wanting to build a referral network, get to know other professionals in your area, build that layer of trust, the foundation for your relationship, and ask if they would like to meet up. You know, meet them at the dog park, meet them for coffee, whatever works for your schedule, and just don't overthink it, you know? I think a lot of people get in their head about this and make it a way bigger deal than it should be, but you're just a dog walker wanting to hang out with another dog walker and see what comes of it. Nothing more strenuous than that. After I had met with a dozen or so other local pet professionals and gotten a feel for everyone, Then I created a Facebook group and started inviting them and some of the other local pet professionals that I had not gotten to meet yet, and started a little community inside of this Facebook group. And then I started planning regular meetups for us to all get together, unwind, and get to know each other on a more formal setting. And then I started planning volunteer activities for us to go and do things in the community together. And I've been able to use those volunteer activities and those types of things in our marketing, and clients love that. That's a different conversation. I can make a different video about that. But the point is that I took these baseline relationships that I had started just via Instagram and Facebook, and I took it to the next level on a more organized and professional level by building this Facebook group and planning these regular meetups. So I'll tell you that I started by just reaching out to the other local pet sitters, dog walkers, and dog trainers in my area. But once I had a good little network of them going, I then started reaching out to everyone else in the pet world in my area. So I started making connections with the boarding facilities and the daycares and the doggy bakeries, the pet shops, the groomers, the veterinarians, the vet techs, the pooper scoopers. Everyone that was in the pet world in my area, I made sure that they knew not only Bad to the Bone Pet Care and who we were, the services that we provided, and the area that we serviced, but they also knew that they could always call me if they ever needed anything, if they ever needed advice, if they ever needed a referral, if they ever needed just someone to talk to because they're having a bad day, that I was there for them as another local pet professional, as a local pet friend, really fostering and caring about these relationships with these people. I think it's super important that you do not go into this just for the referrals. You want to actually, be a decent person and have friends and build these relationships. Do it for the right reasons, and then the referrals and all of these other big business things will come along the way. But you have to go into it with the right intentions first. And then once you've built a network of these local pet professionals, then just keep doing the exact same thing with all of the local businesses in your area. Go into the local leasing offices and explain what you do and your qualifications, and see if you can become the #1 referred pet company for an entire neighborhood, for an entire apartment complex. Go into lawn care companies, cleaning companies. Think about the other businesses that are in other clients' homes. One thing that I've had a really great success with is networking with local handymen. People that go in and paint people's homes and do those the handyman type services. They are high up on the know, like, trust scale for clients. So when they give clients recommendations, the clients are likely going to trust what they have to say. It's a trickle-down effect. It starts snowballing, and it's a really amazing thing. I really hope this information has been helpful to you and your business. I would love it if you shared this video with any other pet professional that could benefit from this, and share any advice that you have down in the comments below. I post my experiences as a full-time pet professional and pet business owner here on the Bad to the Bone Pet Care YouTube channel twice a week, every week, so please subscribe to stay up to date with that weekly content. I'm Doug the Dog Guy from Bad to the Bone Pet Care, reminding you to stay positive.